Hello everyone, this is Ron Ashman and welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about organic chemistry. Now, a lot of people fear this course and I'm here to tell you guys whether or not those fears are justified. Now, before I give you guys the resources that you need to conquer those fears, let me just tell you guys a little story that I have of my journey through organic chemistry. So the first time I took organic chemistry was last summer. That was the first semester of it. The second semester, which is this semester, I'm finishing up in 14 days. That's when I take my ACS finals, which is basically a cumulative of all the organic chemistry stuff that you've done in your lifetime. And so basically I have a very good grasp of organic chemistry, and since I've almost finished everything, I think I have a pretty good idea of what will help me in the future. So stay tuned. Now, another thing that I do want to mention today is the significance of your textbook. Textbooks are great resources for further understanding of many ideas in organic chemistry. However, one thing that you have to realize is that textbooks can be very dense and very lengthy. For example, the textbook that we have for our class this semester, they are 100 chapters, 100 pages each of the chapter. And that's a lot. I don't think that's very feasible if you're taking other courses that are heavy in reading. Like, for example, I have a philosophy course that is very heavy in reading where I have to read about 80 pages every single week anyways. So 100 pages on top of that seems a little too much, especially when you have a full load of other courses to do and things outside of academia. So textbooks are not always practical. And the other thing is that a lot of the times you'll find problems at the end of textbooks, and even though the textbooks themselves won't necessarily give the answers to them, they're very good resources. Like, I have not read every single chapter in the textbook for sure, but I have made use of many of the problems at the back of each of the chapters because they are very, very helpful and they will help you get an understanding in depth conceptually. Now, going on to the resources, the first resource that I'll definitely recommend is going to the website Mastering Organic Chemistry. I think it's .com, but if you just type in Mastering Organic Chemistry on Google, it's going to pop up. This is a website basically made by this guy who did his postdoc in MIT, and then he started teaching, I believe, as a private tutor, and he has been teaching for many years now, and he noticed the things that students most struggle with, and he made summary sheets of every single thing that you actually need to know for organic chemistry. And I found those to be very helpful resources, so definitely go and check his website out. It's a great tool. Now, the next thing that I do want to recommend is a Kaplan Mcat test prep book. Now, many of you guys who are watching my channel are probably pre-meds, and you're going to take the Mcat soon. This is basically what one of those books look like. I use Kaplan because that's the company that was referred to me by my advisors. But you can use any company you want, I suppose, and instead of having to go through 100 pages of dense reading, instead of doing that, what you could do is you could go through the summarized version of the chapter through, and that's much shorter and a lot of information that's going to be much easier for you to absorb, because if your professor does go into intricate details about things, he's most likely going to talk about it during the lecture, so I don't think you should worry about that too much. But these were the two recommendations that I had today, guys. Thanks for watching, and if this is the first time you are viewing this channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.